my group members aren't here just yet, so here's a video to pass the time.
Why do you make them listen to that? There's not even lyrics.
You've said that already. I like it. And you know, in social studies, we're learning about the Middle Ages. They played flutes and violins, so I listened to.
Flutes and violins. Okay, I get it. Come on, we're gonna be late. The bell's gonna ring any second.
I know, let's go. Ow!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. This stupid box just hurt me. What even is that?
Come on, let's go. The bell already rang.
I know, but look how big it is. I want to see what's inside.
You better hurry. Mr. Vince will be so...
Oh my gosh.
You saw that too, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, sure. There's something in here. A book. It looks old. What do you think's written in it?
Hello? It's me. The greatest book you'll ever see. Ha! I rhymed. Anyways, I assume you already know who I am.
Not at all.
You're talking to a book. There's a face in a book, and you're talking to it. You're going insane.
Calm down. He might actually have something important to tell us.
Listen to her. If you don't know who I am, I'll tell you. I am the Book of the Light Ages.
Never heard of that.
Do you mean the Dark Ages? We're learning about them in social studies right now. The class we're late for.
Well, that's exactly why I'm here. You're being taught about the Dark Ages, nothing that made the Middle Ages so great. My job is to show you all the wonderful things about the Light Ages.
But doesn't the dark kind of outweigh the light? You know who would love this? Mr. Fitz. I bet with this information and these artifacts, we could get him to change his mind. See the Dark Ages as the Light Ages. What?
That's actually a really good idea. He'd love it, and it ties into our lesson.
Works for me. The more people to teach, the better.
We should hurry up. You already know how late we are.
Sorry we're late, but we stumbled on this box thing, and it's telling us all this stuff on the Middle Ages.
Guys.
Oh, there's people here. We came to show Mr. Fitz what we found, a book that talks about the Light Ages and artifacts he told us about.
We're here to persuade Mr. Fitz to stop teaching the Dark Ages as the Dark Ages and see the Light Ages.
Forgetting someone?
Sorry, wait, you're human now? How's that possible?
I am. Every 600 years or so, I get an upgrade. I used to be just a piece of paper. You know what? I need a new name. Call me Bo. Bo the Book. So, are these the guys we're convincing? Seems like a good group of people.
And who are you?
I'm the Book of the Light Ages. Haven't you been listening?
Yeah, that's why we're late. We found him, and he's been telling us all about the Light Ages.
And I want to convince us too.
Exactly. Now that you're in on the plan, can we try to convince you?
Go for it. The Black Death, while it was awful, it doesn't happen to us anymore. You know what happened in the Middle Ages that we still do have? Things like this compass.
They were made in Europe in the early 14th century, and people still use them today. It's a perfect example of a legacy left by the Middle Ages. And that's not even all. There were also universities where people studied their careers, and probably one of the most important, the Magna Carta. It was the first real legal document that made the person in power act under the law.
How's that for light?
Not bad, actually. I didn't even know we owed all those things to the Middle Ages.
Now please direct your attention to this Viking helmet. This is a helmet that belonged to one of the Vikings that Alfred the Great conquered. Alfred the Great was a wonderful person. He also set an example. Once he battled and defeated the Danes, he made peace with them.
He's also one of the many people that had a positive effect on his time period. I assume you've heard of him.
I have, but how did he have a positive influence?
He was a major supporter of education. He believed that learning was an important part of life.
There's a list. We could keep going on and on about awesome influences, but we won't because there's more to talk about. You guys are convincing. Keep going. Trade. It's always been one of the major world economies. It's definitely existed in the Middle Ages. Everybody benefits from trade, and the Egyptians did too. They were the first civilizations to use paper for writing.
A very strong point indeed. Now, last but not least, I assume you like to be clean, right?
Well, yeah.
Guess what period we have to thank for the essentials like bar soap or shampoo or toothpaste?
Let me guess. The Light Ages?
Exactly. When people think of the Middle Ages, they usually think of Europe. Well, they're forgetting an area of the world that grew leaps and bounds during that time in the Middle East. The Middle East and Islam, for some really important things, toothpaste and shampoo. Without those inventions, you might not be as clean as you are right now. It's unfair how little credit they get.
So, how'd we do?
Well, you convinced me. Did we convince you?
Thank you, that was our presentation.